Good afternoon, Westwood, and welcome to the Canton Ice House Matinee Hockey for Westwood Media Center coverage of your girls' Westwood High School hockey team. And joined as always by Evan Cardamino on camera and on commentary. Evan, how we doing?
We're doing good today, Morgan. It's a little cold outside, but we're
yeah.
getting warmed up in here in the Canton Ice House. Looking forward to some Westwood hockey today. We have two games on the slate today, and the first one here, girls hockey against Walpole, coming off an impressive 5-1 win over Ashland.
Yeah, and they actually had a more recent win against Norwood, at Norwood, I believe, on Saturday. So the Westwood girls off to a great start. 2 wins, no losses, a tie. Walpole off to a 2-1 start. Both teams split last year. Walpole got a win later in the season. Westwood got a win versus Walpole early in the season, and expecting nothing different. A very good matchup between both teams. Teams that are cross-town bordered rivals, I guess you could say, non-league rivals. Norwood being in the Tri-Valley League, Walpole not. Walpole still in the Bay State League. But definitely a matchup where you want to see where do we match up against a great team in Division II.
Yeah, these are two really strong teams in two different leagues, and this is a great early season test against some non-league opponents. Get a non-league opponent under your belt and see where you kind of stack up against someone outside the TVL.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to this match.
It's going to be a fun one. Yeah, so as you mentioned, covering 2 hockey games, 1 basketball game today. So this game kicking off at 11. Basketball going to be, boys hockey going to kick off at 1. Then basketball at 6:30. So what a day for sports in Westwood, and looking forward to it. This is also the Quinn Dyson Memorial Game. So Quinn Dyson, hockey player for Westwood Girls Hockey years back, gone too soon. And I'm going to kick it off to Bill Sieben.
Today's joint league matchup between the visiting Walpole Timberwolves and your Westwood Wolverines. Here are the starting lineups for Walpole. In the left wing, number 11, junior Katie Walsh. At center, number 17, senior captain Manny Graceffa. At right wing, number 18, junior Kay Schroeder. Starting in the defense, number 9, freshman Mary Falcioni. At number 21, senior captain Cassie Crow. And starting in goal for the Timberwolves, number 30, junior Mariana Casey. And please welcome the remaining members of the Walpole Timberwolves. And now, the starting lineup for your Westwood Wolverines. And referee number 16, freshman Maggie L. At center, number 22, senior captain Kate Sullivan. At right wing, number 23, freshman Abby Presley. Starting on defense, number 5, junior Fallon Campbell. And number 18, sophomore Erin Cowan. Starting in goal for the Wolverines, number 1, sophomore Jennifer Lynn. And please welcome the remaining members of the Wolverines. In July of 2020, the Westwood Girls Hockey program lost a beloved member, Quinn Dyson. For all who knew Quinn, she will always be remembered for her incredible kindness, infectious laugh, larger-than-life personality, and her unique sense of humor. Quinn was a great teammate and an even better friend to everyone around her. In her honor, the girls' hockey team is dedicating today's game to Quinn. 100% of the proceeds from this event will be donated to Journey Forward, an organization dedicated to improving the lives of those living with spinal cord injuries or disabilities. To the Dyson family, please know you are forever a part of our family. Quinn, we love and you will always be number 13 in our hearts. Please join us in a moment of silence to remember Quinn Dyson. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd ask you all to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
That was a beautiful tribute that Bill Sievett had for Quinn Dyson. Just someone who impacted the program for, just looking here in the crowd, and I see a huge crowd, and someone who's certainly left their mark in the program. And, shout out to the Westwood Girls Hockey for honoring and remembering her legacy. I did not know Quinn, but I coached her brother, Paul. Terrific kid. I'll never forget the last game he played. It was we got knocked out of the playoffs in the round of 16 by Hopkinton. We're down by 2 goals. We have the net pulled, and there's like 10 seconds left, and he was getting down in front to block a shot. It wasn't going to win us the game, but it was just the precedent of competing till the very end, and that fighting spirit remained in him. And what an amazing player he was. His brother Chris was the goalie of the state championship 2015 team for Westwood. And we are ready to get underway here at the Ice House. Sullivan on the draw for the Wolverines. Presley going to take it in to the Walpole zone. He was looking for Ash. They missed on that connection, but able to regain it. Westwood's going to look to get the cycle going. Remain the possession. Look, a centering attempt is blocked by Walpole. Walpole trying to get it up, but Westwood able to get that possession. Ash just takes it out of the zone to bring it back in the zone with some speed. The neutral zone. Walpole's going to chip it by, but nice play there. Stopped by Carolyn, able to keep the puck in front of her. But Walpole regains it, and a nice stick there by her defensive partner, Campbell. Walpole chips it in. Westwood's going to go D to D. Nice pass there between defensive partners. And the puck down deep on the Westwood, behind Westwood's goalie, and they're going to work it across. Kate Sullivan with some speed. Working 1 versus 3. Nice couple moves there. Still has it. And gets knocked off her stick. Westwood able to regain it. Hicks on that puck. And Walpole looking to get some speed into Westwood territory. They're going to do a dump and chase. Played by Westwood. Justine Connolly working it up to Aaron Gannon. Aaron Gannon's able to get it out into the neutral zone. Walpole right back in. Doing some dump and chases, but it looks like they're going to say that puck was on the other side of the red line and going to be an icing. So as we mentioned, crosstown teams, Walpole, Westwood. Some great history. When you look at all the sports, I mean, we covered Walpole Westwood baseball game with Brian Whalen playing against his son last year.
I know, what a great match. Father versus son match, and son got the better of him in that
In the
game.
playoffs, too. Westwood with the shot. Save by Walpole. Rebound. Save again. That shot from the point was from Justine Connolly. The save by Walpole. Looks like the goalie, number 30, Mishienzi. Nadia Mishienzi, junior for the Walpole Timberwolves. Draw one back by Westwood. Shot is blocked. Number 12, Hughes, made a couple nice moves, had that initial shot. And Walpole's going to chip it around and get after, but Levering jumps on that puck. Stops behind her net, looking for some open teammates. He finds one in front of the net. Being chased down by Hughes. Levering jumps up in the play. The puck jumps over the stick, and Walpole going to send it right back into Westwood zone, right on the stick of senior captain Ava Themistocles. Puck goes back to Themistocles. She's going to go D to D to Levering. Right up to Hughes. Puck gets away. Back on Walpole's stick. Saved by Lynn. A pad save by Lynn, and a big save here early on. Walpole looking again. Another save by Lynn. Able to get the pad on that with a stick as well. Westwood's going to send that down for an icing. So Lynn with two big saves here early on. Not even 5 minutes into the game. Sullivan line going to come back out. One by Sullivan. Sent up the boards by Carolyn. Now Presley trying to get by. And a good stick by the Walpole defender. She sends it down. It's going to be an ice. Ref says no. Campbell to Carolyn. Carolyn going to work it back the other way. Makes a nice move. A puck gets loose. This one's going on the near side and intercepted by Walpole, number 2. Carolyn Sullivan with the interception. I'm going to try it again. They have an open player. Presley to Sullivan. Sullivan with some speed on the entry. She makes a nice move inside. Puts the backhand on net. Wiped away by Mishienzi. Back into the neutral zone. Westwood looking to do a neutral zone breakout. Going to work it up. With some speed is Ash. And the puck bounces off her skate. And Westwood's got some time, but Walpole able to get that puck back. Presley on a loose puck. Walpole gets it again going the other way. So Walpole doing a good job getting in front of, or getting sticks on pucks, getting some turnovers inside Westwood territory, also in the neutral zone. Puck at center ice. Walpole trying to get inside Westwood territory. Westwood defending nicely. They do get it in. Connolly on it. It's going D to D. Over to Campbell. The puck does get out. Number 9 on Westwood, Lewis. Lewis, the sister of Nolan Lewis. Nolan Lewis just named Player of the Week by the Wolverines. 3 goals in 3 games. Not a bad start for the sophomore.
He's been on a heater this season.
He has. He had 2 goals in the Hopkinton game. And, you know, I was talking about it with a couple of people this weekend where you don't have Malloy, you don't have McCabe going into play the TVL Large Champ. I thought it was going to be an uphill battle, but Lewis was the X factor. Didn't matter. You know, the way he played, those goals, you know, were big-time deflating goals for Hopkinton. He essentially helped them win the game. It was a difference maker. The puck behind the net. Some contact there. No call. They're going to send it the other way. These half walls very busy early on in the game. Levering sends it far side to Gannon. Gannon with a nice move. She's got some space. Going to the net. Shot save by McKenzie. That was a great look. A great move by Gannon to get essentially a breakaway. And great defense there by Themistocles, able to break up that play. She had a strong stick to knock that puck loose and to disrupt Walpole's attempt on the entry. Westwood looking near side. Marino able to kick the puck to herself. Westwood going to send it back. Going D to D. Campbell moving it forward. She finds Marino. Marino with a nice move, able to kick it again to her skate. Some great hand and foot eye connection. Puck kept in by Westwood. Both teams playing strong on the blue lines offensively, keeping these pucks in. Oh, just missed on that move. It was some good skating and stick handling by Avery Hughes. Walpole chips and chases into Westwood territory. Carolyn makes a nice move to then pass it up the boards. Then they find Marino. Marino off to 13. Delia Joyce. Joyce, an 8th grader for the Wolverines. Saved by Lynn on shot attempt. The outside. Great positioning. She's got great angles where just being in good angles alone makes it, there's nothing to see when you're shooting the puck. Puck kept in by Walpole. Gonna send it behind the net. Westwood able to chip it up. Looking to get it out of the zone. They do. They find Ash. Ash walking in. She's going to go wide. Stops. Little change of pace. Sends it back. And puck sent out by Walpole. Walpole's going to make a change. Westwood looking to get the stretch pass going. Presley walks it in. She's going to go outside. She keeps it. Looking for a player. Is going to send it back down low to Sullivan. Goes off her stick on the net. And another save on a point-blank opportunity. Nadia Mackenzie. Very busy early on here. Well, that was probably the best look so far for Westwood. Point-blank. I think Sullivan got it off like a bounce off of a skate in front of the net, able to put that on net. A big save by Nadia Mishienzi. Draw one cleanly by Sullivan. Levering going to send it down low. Presley going to battle for it, the half wall, then sent back down to Sullivan. Sullivan so good in those areas below the net where there's high traffic areas, able to essentially stick handle in a phone booth. Back, nice pass right back to Sullivan. She's going to get the feet moving. Sends it in front. Pass sent back up top. Levering with the shot. Save and covered by Mishienzi. So some good movement by Westwood. What you see when you get good movement like that, you're going to find the other team watching the puck. So the players without the puck are able to find some open pockets, go up on the doorstep. That's what you want to see if you're Westwood. You want to see the puck movement like that where the team is looking, and you could see it. You saw 4 heads looking at the puck while Westwood could move the puck. Players without the puck could find openings to find open players. Kept in by Westwood. That was a great play by Fallon Campbell. The puck was somewhat off the ice and able to still keep it in play, or in the Walpole zone. Good battles going on. Pass in front of the net. Shot and a goal! Westwood on the board. Bridget Lewis with the goal. The 8th grader. And judging by how they're celebrating it, I think that might be her first goal of her career in a Westwood jersey. Bridget Lewis. If it is, congrats to Bridget Lewis, the first of many, many goals to come in a Westwood uniform. It is. So you see the puck being swapped out. That means that they took the puck and kept it for her, being her first goal. For Bridget Lewis, congrats. You're going to remember that for a lifetime. And a big goal to get Westwood on the board, 1-0. Just over halfway through here in the first period. Evan Cardamino on camera and commentary. Morgan Donahue on microphone and commentary as well. So, Evan, what do you like so far that you're seeing out of the Wolverines?
Wolverines goal scored by number 9, Bridget Miller.
I'll defer to Tim Sievett for a moment here.
Assisted by number 19, Aaron Carolyn.
Carolyn on the assist.
8 minutes, 40 seconds of the first period. Westwood scores their first goal of the season from Carolyn at 8:40.
So what I'm liking so far is the passing.
Yeah.
Westwood's getting the puck. They're getting good movement. They're setting up their plays. You mentioned it before that goal, too. Getting their passes. They're getting in front of the net to get those opportunities, and you see it pay off big for Bridget Lewis there.
Yep.
I think that's going to be key here. They're getting a lot of passing and a lot of pressure. And they're getting 2 or 3 shots off of a face-off after an icing every possession, which is, we saw that in the Medfield game. We saw that in the Ashland game, and we're seeing it here again. And
Saved by Lynn.
And not to mention Jennifer Lynn's impressive goal saves.
Big
We've
time.
seen a couple big pad saves here already, and there's another key save for her right there. But getting those opportunities and getting like 2 or 3 shots per face-off that you get,
Yeah.
that's going to be crucial, getting those opportunities, and you see it pay off there with a Bridget Lewis goal, her
Yeah.
first of her career.
Yeah. They're doing everything right now. You know, those passes are opening up because they're moving their feet. And when you're moving your feet and your teammates are moving their feet, you're opening up lanes. Westwood on the breakout, able to chip it out. Number 13, Delia Joyce. That puck ends up the other end, no icing. Walpole's going to try and send it near side. They do get it out, but ends up on the stick of Westwood. Chevry works it up. We're going to get a penalty, though. So that was either a hook. So a hook is going to be called on Walpole, and we're going to get our first look at Westwood's power play today. So penalty on number 7 for Walpole. That's Ella Dacey. And Westwood going to get their power play. Going to have Marino on the draw.
Power play opportunity here is going to be big for Westwood early in the game.
Big time. So Marino with Ash and Presley. The puck gets by the Westwood defense, and Walpole going to have a look here. The puck got loose and played nicely by Westwood to be able to keep that puck outside. So no shot on that attempt. Westwood looking to get their breakout going on the power play. A nice pass right up to Sullivan. Sullivan with a nice move. She's going to look to take it in the net. She was trying to center, and that was intercepted by Walpole.
You know, another thing we've seen today is Kate Sullivan's had some pretty impressive finesse moves when she
Yes.
gets on those one-on-one, one-on-two opportunities even. Taking her time, going to the net, and then not always is she going to shoot. She's going to dump it off to some of her teammates there when they're in that position. And that's crucial because you don't really know what she's going to do when she gets in that one-on-one situation.
No, you know, hey, the thing is when you have a Kate Sullivan on your team, shot on net, saved by Walpole. Puck ends up back on the stick of Westwood. Up top to Levering. Good job there, able to keep the puck in the zone. And Westwood going to change out. Marino coming off, and looks like Hicks coming on. Westwood going to send it back in. 47 seconds left on the power play. Walpole going to send it up near side. They're able to get it out. Levering over to Gannon and back up to Ash on the side. Or excuse me, that is Carolyn. And Walpole's going to ice it down. So Walpole well defended on this power play for Westwood. Levering up to Hicks. Hicks, a nice move. Working it up the middle. She's got some space. Going to send it outside to Carolyn. Carolyn protecting it. Gets through. And back on the stick of Hicks. Hicks up top to Levering. Levering with a nice shot. She scores! What a shot from the point for Elizabeth Levering. My goodness, that was a twisted wrister, as John Butchergross would say. Absolute rocket of a shot from the point gets through for the Wolverines' second goal. And I don't know if that's, she must have scored in either the Ashland or the Norwood game, because I don't see them grabbing the puck. So that's got to be, she probably had her first one in one of those games, but what a goal by the 8th grader. I see her family in the crowd. I see Ben in the crowd as well. Ben, terrific hockey player, coached him for a year at Westwood. He's playing now at Nobles. A heck of a talent. Shot on net and gloved by Lynn. Lynn making it look easy.
You know, Morgan, another thing that's really great to see for Westwood here is the 2 goals so far are 8th graders.
Yes.
Getting your young players in, getting them to get some time and some experience in varsity is going to be crucial for that. And just getting that confidence, building that up, and you're seeing it translate here.
Levering power play goal scored by number 4, Elizabeth Levering. Assisted by number 3, Libby Hicks.
Livy Hicks on the assist.
Left goal 12 minutes,
It was a fantastic pass she had
of the first period.
to Levering.
That's Westwood's Levering, her second goal of the
So Levering's second goal of the season. Marino, the nice move, moving the puck outside. So one of the strengths too for this Westwood team, depth. They are rolling 3 lines, and they have fresh legs with a lot of talent out there. And as you see, we're mentioning some great moves. Seeing great moves by Sullivan. Gannon had a great move to get herself a breakaway. So when you can turn your offense into some good individual efforts in addition to some complementary passing, speed, things like that, it's a really good look for your Westwood Wolverines. Westwood going to send it up top. Themistocles down low, off the boards. On the stick of Sullivan. Sullivan sends it up top. Back to Levering with the shot. Deflected. Goes wide. Off the deflection. Kept in by Ash. Ash finds Sullivan on a terrific backhander. And then Presley with a win on the 50-50 puck. And that's going to be sent down for an icing. So great efforts, too. I mean, they're open or loose pucks. Westwood getting after it, winning the one-on-one 50-50 puck battle, so they get more opportunities. And then forcing an ice, where you get another face-off down the offensive zone. So Sullivan back to the dot. On the points, you got Levering, and you got Connolly. Shot just wide. Connolly going to send it back down. Walpole able to get in front of that. They're going to fungo it out. This one looks like it's going to be more on net, so Lynn's going to come out and play it. No icing. Walpole finds an open player. Shot, deflected, but goes wide. Another look, and a great stick there by Westwood, able to keep that puck away from the net. Westwood going back the other way. Sullivan, nice toe drag in. Gets it on net and cleared by the Walpole goaltender. So 20 seconds left here in the first. A very productive first period for the Wolverines, up 2-0 on Walpole. You got 10 seconds. Walpole looking to get one more shot on net before the close of the period. Shot blocked. Levering getting in front of that. Walpole looking again, and a great stick by Levering. What a way to close out the first. Levering battling, making sure that puck wasn't going to end up on net. And after a very productive first period, Westwood up 2-0 on Walpole Timberwolves. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of the second period.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces. These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence, just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance, and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Thank you, Arch Orthodontics, and thank you, Cadillac and Norwood, and welcome back. Westwood back on the ice, here to kick off the start of the second period. But a great period for the Wolverines. We saw a first goal. Saw a first goal for Bridget Lewis, the 8th grader. And we saw a goal from Levering from the point, her second goal of the season. So very productive period, as I mentioned, but productive for the youngsters here on the the girls hockey team. You'd love to see it. You're getting complimentary scoring now from upperclassmen and underclassmen. And what a advantage to have is to have great youth. You know, it's helping the team now, but what a bright future as well. It's, you know, it's certainly an exciting time to be a Westwood Girls Hockey fan right now. You just see such high potential for this team in this year, and the season's so early that, you know, there's a lot to look forward to with the TVL rival matchups ahead. You know, to see the momentum they have going into the D2 state tournament as well.
The program's future is looking bright for Westwood. You know, getting 8th graders in scoring opportunities, and now you have 2 8th graders that have gotten their first goal, second goal for Levering.
Yeah.
But getting them in, getting that experience and building that program, and you're starting them young as 8th graders, but just getting that experience is crucial, and it helps, you know, keep the program going ahead for this bright future that they're building. And great to see that they're getting experience and they're working with seniors and they're learning and picking the brains of these seniors. I mean, if I'm an 8th grader, I'm, you know, trying to learn all I can, and what can I learn from these seniors who have done it for so long, especially a senior like Kate Sullivan, who's 100+ goals in her career. Got to learn, and you can see that mentorship from the captains, Ava Flemesticles and Hayden Cox as well, and it's helping build this program.
Big time. And when you're an 8th grader or freshman getting into these games early, each game is just another stepping stone to furthering your confidence and your ability to play at this level. And they've been playing from the beginning. Big time contributors. Westwood wins the draw and they chip it into Walpole territory. The puck in the neutral zone for a second. Walpole able to get possession, work it into Westwood's zone. Sent outside by Westwood. Fallon Campbell. And played by Carolyn. Carolyn back to Campbell. Campbell on the near side boards. Sends it up. Looking for Ash. That puck ends up back into Westwood, deeper into Westwood territory. Walpole looking to get a shot off, but Westwood with good stick positioning there. Sullivan got a nice stick lift in there. And Westwood doing a good job protecting the net front. Puck ends up in front. Loose. Able to send it out, but kept in by Walpole. Sullivan sends it up top to Presley. Presley is going to skate it inside the red, and she's going to work it into the zone. Back on the stick of Sullivan, and the puck squirts off her stick. Walpole now looking to work a 2-on-1, but just going to send it on net, turned away by Lynn. Westwood sending it up as Walpole makes a change. You got an extra player on the ice, but they're going to allow it. That's where you typically see too many players on the ice, is when, you know, the puck is played right at the door when someone's getting on and off. But no call there. Westwood going to work it in. Hicks able to get inside Walpole zone. Gets the puck in deep. Walpole chips it out, but they're going to say no ice. There was contact on that. Chevry. Nice pass to Lewis. The goal scorer for the Wolverines. Scored the first one. Levering scored the second. Oh, and a great pass off the stick. And that was a shot by Lewis and a great save. That pass was terrific. I think it was from Gannon. It was. So Gannon with a backhand pass found Lewis. Lewis with a great look and turned away by Mishienzi. He's had a ton of saves so early on in this game. Puck one back to Levering. Sent down low. Walpole looking to clear. Themistocles keeps it in. And then back out in the neutral zone. Some good passing by Westwood. Marino takes a spill, and Walpole gets the possession. They're going to work it and send it deep into Westwood territory. Themistocles, saved by Lynn on that shot. And Westwood able to come away with it. They're going to work it into the Walpole zone, outside wide. Looks like Joyce with that possession. Westwood going to get their feet moving. That was 12 for Westwood. Avery Hughes she's been a great player as well. When she's got some space and the puck on her stick, she moves the puck very well. I'm going to send it in deep. It's a great playing by Westwood when you don't have any clean looks. And a shot on net turned away by Mishenzi. That was a shot from the point, Fallon Campbell. Good things happen when you put the puck on net. You're going to get good rebounds. Another shot's going to go wide. Campbell looking to keep it in. She does, puts it back down low. But Westwood doing a good job moving the puck around. If it's, sending it up to the point or it's cycling the puck, they're maintaining the possession. Shot tipped and a save by Mishenzi. It was Carolyn from the outside. It looked like Sullivan got a stick on the deflection, and a great save by Mishenzi to keep the Westwood lead at 2. So Sullivan was on the ice, and now Ash and Presley come out to complete the change. Sullivan with a win off the draw. Shot blocked, and that puck ends up in the Westwood territory. 2 Walpole players chasing after it. And Chevry able to get there first. Puck worked back. Going to be chipped up. Presley's got it. She's got some space. Finds Sullivan. Sullivan over to Ash. Ash cuts it in. Back to Sullivan. Puck goes just off her stick. Ash able to get in front of that pass attempt by Walpole. Sullivan behind the net. A pass and a score! What a pass and goal! Sullivan to Presley with the finish. What a good look. Sullivan stopped behind the net, and she found an open Abby Presley, and Abby Presley finished it for the Wolverine third goal to put them up 3-0. And a big goal to get here, still early here in the second period. 10 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the second. Able to get that third one. But you could see it was coming. Some good work going on in the offensive zone with puck movement, with cycling the puck, shots from the outside, rebounds. We saw some tips. And it was only a matter of time before Westwood was going to get that next one. But they are just starting to get comfortable with their offense. With all these different looks, it's really hard to defend. They're not, when you're a team that you can't predict what they're going to do, very difficult to defend.
Assistant number 22, Kate Sullivan. Time to go 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the second period. That's Presley's Presley, her 4th goal of the season from Sullivan at 4:10.
Presley's 4th goal of the season. Shot by Walpole. Lynn able to get the pad on that. Lynn very engaged from the start of this game. Westwood's had, far more shots, but Walpole's had some quality shots. And Lynn has been engaged to turn those shots away.
I mean, both these teams today have been getting some great offensive pressure. I mean, early on in the second period especially, I've noticed there's a lot more shots being taken on the Westwood side, on the Westwood goal by Walpole. They're starting to get that pressure and build up. But Jennifer Lynn, once again, holding strong, not letting anything through. So far, the goalies have been pretty strong today, even Walpole's goalies. But Westwood, I think, is just getting more opportunities, just making the most of these face-offs, and just getting those opportunities and shots. And when you take more shots, it's more likely you're going to score.
Great misdirection there by Themistocles. She was working the puck towards the goal, turned around the other way, and created some more space for a nice, easy breakout. Great leadership by the senior defender. You do stuff like that, an Elizabeth Levering is going to pick up those moves. Those are great moves. And she's able to get the puck towards the net, looking to shoot, and turned away by Mishenzi. Great save. That was a great power move. And another shot by Gannon goes just wide. Puck ends up on the stick of Hughes. Shot from the outside, turned away again. So 3 good quality shots by Westwood. I'm going to get a face-off. What a move by Levering. Just her speed from her own defensive zone, able to pick up even more speed through the neutral zone. Power move to the outside and able to get a shot and force a difficult save by Mishenzi. Puck back down low. Both teams fighting for it. Walpole comes away with it. They're going to send it up top. Kept in, though, by Westwood. Fallon Campbell able to send that down low. Goes D to D. Westwood trying to work that up. Took a couple bounces and ends up in Westwood zone. A couple good plays by the Westwood defense to keep that puck outside. And Lynn turns that away, that puck, throws it in the far corner. Westwood gonna get that puck out and force Walpole to play it in the neutral zone. Make it really difficult for Walpole to move that around. That was a heck of an effort by Avery Hughes. That's what you need. Like when it feels like it's suffocating out there, just trying to move the puck and get your game going. That's a hard team to face. I mean, what an outstanding effort by Hughes there, forcing a challenging breakout in the neutral zone. We're not even talking about in the offensive zone. Like that, when you're doing it all over the ice, that's a really tough team to play. Love to see it. Sullivan wins the draw. Sends it back to Chevry, who sends it down low. Presley gonna battle for it. Then Sullivan with the turnover. Ends up on the stick of Presley. Presley looking inside to Sullivan. Sullivan missed on the first. The second one scores, though. What a individual effort on a great pass by Presley. Sullivan, the initial shot, no good. Second shot puts it in the back of the net for the Wolverine fourth goal. And we did the opposite of the third goal. So the third goal was a goal by Presley on a pass from Sullivan. The fourth goal is a goal by Sullivan on a pass from Presley. Puts the Wolverines up 4-0 with 7 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the second period. The Wolverine offense just like feels like death by paper cuts. There's just with the depth, the different players, the combinations, the style of the play. It just, you're getting different types of goals. Here's another look, save by Mackenzie. Kept in, sent low by Westwood. Sullivan again, shot, saved by Mackenzie again. A shot from the outside, blocked. That was Connolly came down to play that one. Back to Westwood. Presley with the backhander, goes off the side of the net. Sullivan back to Presley. Puck in front of the net, loose. The stick lift, nice stick lift there by Presley. Sullivan goes down, shot, and then Presley puts it in on a delayed penalty. Sullivan got tripped, she shot it. The puck worked its way over to Presley, and Presley with the finish. And her second goal of the game, and Sullivan's second assist. This line is on fire. What a goal. She was going down. The ref's arm went up to call the trip. Didn't matter. Westwood still put the puck in the net. And because when you score a goal with a delayed penalty, you're not gonna get a power play after that. So if you score a goal because of it, because the reason being is when there's a delayed penalty, you can take your goalie off and put an extra player on. You know, you have that advantage of offense when a delayed penalty is going on. So the goal negates the power play. But we'll take the goal. You know, It's not given you're going to get a goal on a power play. You take the goal every time. Nice clean win on the faceoff by Hicks. Shot outside, goes just wide. Gannon going to track it down. She chips it in, takes a hit in the corner. Walpole looking to get something going on offense. And a great neutral zone trap by Lewis, able to force Walpole to put that deep. There's been no speed on these entries by Walpole because Westwood doing a great job on the neutral zone. Lewis back in the play, back checking. Nice play there. Gets the puck out of the zone. Westwood looking to walk away with it. Gannon had it. The puck squirted off her stick, but back on Gannon's stick. She's going to throw it into Walpole's territory. Walpole looking to break it out with some speed. And they do. No ice. They're going to allow both teams to battle for it in the Westwood zone. But nice play by Themistocles. He's able to work that out of the zone. Just missed connecting with Gannon. And a nice pass there on the stick of Marino. Marino shot blocked. That was a great pass by Fallon Campbell. Able to find Marino on a nice stretch pass and a good look for the Wolverines coming in. Walpole going to send it far side. Campbell's going to have some time and space. She sends it up on a stretch pass on the stick of Avery Hughes. Marino with a look. She's trying to split the D. She does, but hits the ice. Hughes. Terrific job protecting the puck. If there's no one open, you want to maintain possession. You got to be able to protect that puck to work it to where you can find an open player. Create some different lanes. And Hughes walks away with a shot. Save. Another save. Hughes on the initial shot, then Marino on the secondary shot. The net gets dislodged and we get a whistle.
You know, I think the thing we're seeing here, Morgan, out of the Wolverines offense too, that's key is consistency.
Yes.
When they're getting their zone, they're consistently taking 2 or 3 shots, and they're consistently passing, and that's key to that high-powered offense.
Big time. Westwood, another clean draw. You're doing some great passes off the face-off too. Working it up, working it down. Looking for good looks, you know, to be able to get some quality opportunities. And it also starts with moving your feet. They're doing a great job of moving the puck and moving their feet. Sullivan right here, moving the puck around and moving it. She's skating very well in the offensive zone. Looks like there's something loose on the ice. I don't know if it's a net guard. Presley down low to Sullivan. Sullivan across the net front. And that forces an ice by Walpole. So Walpole's going to get it, or Walpole ices it, and we're going to get a face-off back in Walpole's territory. I do want to give a shout-out. I see in the crowd tonight, Evan, I see Mike Beaumont and Richie White, 2 absolute legends when it comes to Westwood Girls Hockey. They coached at many, many years here at Westwood, and Westwood is not the program it is today without them. I also shout out to Richie White. He taught me how to skate. He did the Learn to Skate in Westwood for many, many years and taught countless Westwood kids how to skate at the Learn to Skate at Babson many, many years ago. Westwood able to get that out of the zone. Levering. Looks like an offside whistled. Good combination between Levering and Themistocles. You have the senior leadership of Themistocles with the young 8th grade Levering to be able to learn from each other, and also they have kind of different skill sets. Levering, you know, kind of that offensive defenseman, and Themistocles that counted upon lockdown defenseman. And having that as complementary defensive partners is a terrific combo. Hicks able to get the backhand on that. She's able to get it into the Walpole zone. Very great effort by Hicks today. Fantastic pass as well. She had that pass on the assist, key assist on the Levering goal, but does all the small things that are big things for the Wolverines. Great defensive player and hard-working kid. Walpole trying to work it in, but domestically, or excuse me, that was Campbell who had a stick on that. Westwood's going to work it back in. Mishenzi gets the glove on it and gets the whistle. So 2 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the second period. Westwood with 3 goals for this period. There was 2 by Presley, 1 by Sullivan. So the Sullivan line very active in this second period. Marino's going to take the draw for the Wolverines. And another thing, Evan, so many clean wins by Westwood on the draw. What a save there by Mishenzi. It was a deflected puck that was going one way, ended up the other. She was able to get the left pad on it. Shot from the outside again. That was blocked, but secondary opportunity by Hughes. Just got a backhander, but that went a little wide. Campbell goes down, but puck is squirted out. Played by Carolyn. Carolyn with some speed. Makes the first player miss. But Walpole able to come away with it. Shot and turned away by Lynn. Great shoulder save. She cut that angle off nicely and able to get a big save there. Terrific save so far by Jennifer Lynn. Sophomore too. I mean, youth in the goalie position as well for the Wolverines. I mean, the future is so bright. You're gonna get an icing here with 1:36. Westwood's going to bring the Sullivan line back out. So Westwood looking to get a couple more looks, potentially another goal if they can get one in to walk away 6-0 to close out the period. Shot.
Some great momentum for Westwood to go in. I mean, they already have great momentum right now, but going in and just with a 6-0 lead would be big for them.
Absolutely. Puck work behind the net. Gets by Sullivan, but Presley chasing that down. And you got Ash, some great skaters, able to close down those windows just when you think Walpole's got an advantage on a puck. Westwood able to close that window and win the battles. Walpole looking to send in a Westwood zone, but whiffs on that stick and ends up on the stick on Westwood, and they're going to go the other way. Presley walking in. She's got Sullivan in the middle. Sullivan with a nice move, a shot and a save. What a pass and a quick move with really no room. Sullivan's got that toe drag down, pad. It's a difficult thing to do while skating at full speed. She makes it look easy. Great effort there. Justine Connolly able to keep the puck in the Westwood offensive area, Walpole territory. And Connolly gets back on D to make a nice play there. Sullivan chips it. She's got Ash. Sullivan scores and a snipe from the outside. And we were talking about that. You got the Sullivan line out. If you can get that 6th goal, that's a big goal to get out, going into the third period and ending on a good note in the second period. She does.
Keeps the momentum in your side, and it also doesn't let your opponent get that momentum as well. Something we've seen early in this season, just in general, is that getting that goal before the end of the half helps with the momentum. And if you let your opponent get it, that swings it back in their favor. And then you have to dread on that, through that 15, 20 minutes it takes to get the Zamboni on the ice and get the ice cleaned up. And having that momentum in your favor is definitely a competitive advantage you have if you're Westwood.
This is where you put a game away, when you're able to get that 6th goal in the second period. You don't want to coast or anything into the third, but you are, you're allowing for a difficult lead for the other team. They got to beat you on the clock, and 6 goals is a lot harder to do than 3.
Right.
But a heck of a period for the Wolverines. 4 goals, 4 unanswered goals for the Wolverines. With 2 goals by Presley, 2 goals, or they're saying 3 goals for. No, so that was Sullivan on the goal, not Presley. So I think there was a miscommunication there with Bill. But 4 goals in the second period, very impressive. Looking forward to seeing what the third period brings, but it's stay tuned, folks. We're going to have an action-packed third period after, that second. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the third period.
There's magic associated with high school sports that's hard to quantify. Legends are born.
And they put it in the back of the net.
Memories are made. And smiles come across our faces. These are the moments we talk about forever. They become part of our history. They define us. At Arch Orthodontics, we know how important it is to engage with our community, how critical it is to empower these defining moments. And in a sense, we define our community too. We build confidence. We make the smiles that light up the field, the rink, the gym, and the court. And we do it with a dedication to excellence, just like our athletes who inspire us every time they put on a Westwood uniform.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance, and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. About to kick off the third period. Very strong period for Westwood. Second period, 4 goals on my calculations, and I have to confirm, I thought it was 2 goals by Presley, 2 by Sullivan. I thought Sullivan had that one on the outside for Westwood's 6th goal, but we'll confirm.
I believe they credited Sullivan with the goal, the 5th goal, when she fell on the ice and they were going to call that delayed penalty. And I believe they actually credited Kate Sullivan with that goal.
Oh, okay. So,
because I know Bill Sievic called that goal for Kate Sullivan.
okay. Yeah, so he said hat trick, too. So I didn't know. I thought he had mentioned Presley in the hat trick. So then it must be Kate Sullivan with 3 goals. So Kate Sullivan with 3 and Presley with 1. But we're seeing it from everyone. Goals, and then the defense are jumping in the play, too. The defense doing a great job. Seeing Fallon Campbell.
No matter.
Fallon Campbell, and we're seeing Connolly's been terrific. Chevry, and Themistocles and Levering. Everyone, coming from everyone. And we got CJ Hancock in the booth right now. Number 5 for your Westwood Wolverines lacrosse. Did I have it right? Yeah. Number 5 for your Wolverines. He brought the mini mic. I had forgot it at home, and it's gonna be put to use today, hopefully. Got to close out the 3rd period. But we like to do post-game interviews with players, coaches, to talk about the efforts and the wins. And great effort so far through 2 periods. And Westwood looking to get right back to work. They get the win on the draw, and they bring it into Walpole territory. Puck ends up in the neutral zone. And Justin Westwood territory, but Kate Sullivan comes away with it. She's got some speed on the outside, makes a move inside, works the backhand on a pass, and a finish on a goal by Maeve Hennessy. My goodness! Maeve Hennessy with the finish. Oh, we've been talking about this, Evan. When we see Maeve Hennessy score, the roof is going to come off. And you can hear it. We got a proud father, Pat Hennessy, over here. And the girls are pumped up. CJ cheering on his good friend Maeve Hennessy. And what a goal, what a pass by Kate Sullivan to find Maeve Hennessy on the doorstep. Oh, what a goal. She almost had one last year versus Norwood. She had the puck on her stick on the doorstep. And the Norwood goalie made a great save, but just a great goal from a great teammate that their teammates love. And they're going to keep that puck. We're getting a new puck to kick off that face-off. But my goodness, that's probably outside of the O'Brien overtime goal, might be the second loudest I've heard the Ice House. Goose Donahue was going to be so happy to hear that his caretaker, Maeve Hennessy, scored a big goal.
We'll have to get Goose's reaction to that goal.
Yes, I'll bring him on the podcast to have him talk about it too. We're getting an icing call here. Face-off going to come back into Walpole territory. But Father Pat Hennessy here in the game. He is wearing shorts. He tells me he only wears pants for funerals.
What a trooper.
He is a trooper.
Especially in today's weather.
We were talking to him in between periods, and we're saying, you got to be cold. He goes, no, I'm feeling pretty good. But he's on his phone right now, a very excited and happy father.
Nothing like shorts and some single-digit temperatures.
Yes. Gannon was looking to connect far side with Maddie Beaumont. That got away, and it's going to be an icing called on Westwood. We're going to have a face-off just the left-hand side of Lynn. And Walpole gets the win. Presley with some speed on the outside. She was looking for Marino across. The puck ends up at the point. Westwood able to keep that in. They're going to send it near side. Presley all over the place, able to track that puck down. And Walpole gets it and sends it out. Lynn gets the stick on it, sends it into the corner. Chevry, on a nice, smart play, goes D to D behind the net. Presley gonna chip it off the end boards, works its way into Walpole territory. Marino on the far side was passing that to Meredith Hobson. Hobson, a big hockey name in Westwood. Coached Brett Hobson for a few years. He was captain of last year's hockey team. And seeing some additional depth now for the Wolverines. Taking the draw is Delia Joyce. Sent in by Levering. Walpole going to send it up the far side, able to chip that out, but domestically he's able to get a stick on it, sends it right back in. Levering on near side. Sends it to Bridget Lewis. Puck near side. Had a couple different players battling for it. Westwood able to walk away with it. It was a good hard pass from Levering over to Sophia Martin. So much depth for the Wolverines. Getting some new players in the action. They must have about 25 players, on the bench, all great players. Gonna send it near side, goes off the stick of Lewis. Lewis scored the first goal for the Wolverines and her first goal of the season and her career. Walpole able to chip it outside, ends up in the neutral zone. Hayden Cox sends it off the boards. Jumped in on that one is Carolyn Schultz. Puck ends up in the neutral zone on the stick of Bridget Lewis. Played by Avery Hughes. And Ash jumps in front of that pass. She's going to send it off to the right side. Carolyn Schultz plays it. Walpole able to get that out. And we have a look here by Walpole coming towards the net. And Westwood goaltender able to get the glove on that. We have a new goalie in the net, Naomi Sherman. So apologies, didn't notice it until now. So Sherman in net for the Wolverines. Sherman is an 8th grader. So another 8th grader to add to the list of talented 8th graders for the Wolverines. Sullivan walks away with it. She's got Maeve Curtin on the left side. How cool would that be if we see a Maeve Curtin goal? Maeve, a very helpful Westwood Media Center camera operator.
Helps, covers all the games. She signed up for some basketball this season when she can, but with the hockey season, obviously she's very busy, but be great to see us cover one of her goals.
Absolutely. Oh, puck just goes wide, the right post. Curtin plays it up top and back down to Sullivan. Back on the stick of Curtin. Curtin's going to send it far side, just gets outside the zone. Campbell going to go D to D. And played up back to Curtin. Curtin with some good passes. Going far side on the D pass. It was a great look. You send that to the far side D, you can then go crash the net for a look on a rebound or a tip. And Walpole ices the puck. We're going to have a face-off, the left face-off circle with 6 minutes, 55 seconds and counting. And because Westwood has a 7-goal lead, they have the clock running. So I believe it's a 6. If you're up 6, you get a running clock in the third period, which also helps you close out games.
Right. You're making it harder for Walpole to mount any sort of comeback.
Rare you see it.
Running.
Rare you see it in hockey. Girls lacrosse, you see it all the time. Westwood girls lacrosse, they're so dominant. But hockey, it's you don't see it as often.
No.
Against a team like Walpole. Walpole split the season games head-to-head last year with Westwood. They both won a game. Hicks Great play by Hicks, able to get the stick on it, protects the puck, and then able to get an angle to put that into Walpole's territory. These are not easy plays to make, and they're also hard-working plays. She is an absolute leader out there, and certainly the glue for how it's done on offense. The effort that's needed to be able to play responsible two-way hockey. Westwood going to put that deep, and they're going to get a change. Hicks chasing after it. Walpole trying to send it up the near side. Puck squirts loose. Marino going to force a dump in. It'll be played by Kiera Chevry. Chevry going D to D. And again, I love to see that. D to D again, and Chevry and Justine Connolly. I used to say when I was coaching the D, I don't care how many times you go D to D. If it's there, use it. And what it does is just creates openings. If there's nothing there, don't force something. Just go back to your defensive partner until you find something. Or if you have space. Smart playing by the two defenders.
It's smart, patient hockey.
Yes.
Just letting the play develop. Get something you like. If you don't see anything you like, there's no shame, especially in a situation right now where you have a 7-goal lead and you're just trying to run off clock.
Do it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If for 5 minutes you close out the game, do it.
The biggest thing right now is to not make any plays, any mistakes, and just get out of here cleanly and get out of here with the win and look forward to your next game. Get some experience for the younger players and just kind of let the clock run, let the clock burn, and you've done your job for the day and just finishing out strong and not letting any mistakes happen.
Absolutely. But a dominant effort by the Wolverines. Here, inside 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 12 seconds left. Shot on net, just wide. Hayden Cox with that shot. Puck ends up out in the neutral zone. That puck's going to come off the near boards. It'll work its way down the end. They're going to say it's an icing. So the clock continues to run. We're going to get a face-off in the Walpole zone. I think Walpole just looking to just end this game. Just ice it. More time is just going to run off the clock. Ash to Levering, then off to Carolyn Schultz. Walpole going to send it near side. Crashing is Avery Hughes. Avery Hughes, great effort today, and some great looks as well.
An all-around great team effort for Westwood in general too. And even here, they still have the lead, but they're not letting their foot off the gas. They're still playing, and they're still trying to get that experience, and it's great to get that experience against the non-league team. Keep playing. Let the clock burn out here, but, get some experience, get out of here with the win, and continue to look forward to your next opponent.
The puck bounces off a Westwood player. Be chased after by Hughes. Ends up in the neutral zone. Levering's going to send it up the far side. The puck stays in the neutral zone. On a great stick. Schultz able to win that puck battle. Knocked the puck off the Walpole player's stick and able to get that possession. Maeve Hennessy going to play it in. She's chasing after on the left near side wall. Walpole going to send it up. Played by Erin Carolyn. She's going to send it back down low. Got a couple Westwood players chasing after it. We got the Maves out there. Maeve Curtin, Maeve Hennessy. Both part of the maze. A lot of Maves in the maze. You got Maeve Hennessy, Maeve Curtin, Maeve Burke, Maeve Foley. All great athletes, too. Minute 20 seconds left. Westwood trying to get the shutout for both goaltenders. Sullivan holds on it. Naomi Sherman and Jennifer Lynn on the sheet for a shout out if we can keep Walpole scoreless for the next minute. Minute left in the game. Walpole going to send it in deep. Puck goes off the side of the net. A nice pass right up to Maeve Hennessy. Maeve Hennessy with some space. Gives it to Kate Sullivan. Sullivan going to bring it into the zone. She's going to just hold it in the corner. Just let some clock tick. Walpole looking to work it up. Kept in by Hayden Cox. Shot. Saved by Mackenzie. Back on the stick of Sullivan. Sullivan looking to center it. And Walpole able to clear it out. It's going to go into Westwood territory. 12 seconds left here in the game. Olivia Alex chasing it down. Father's friend of the program, Rory Alex, AJ Alex, goaltender for your Westwood boys soccer team. And Westwood's going to come away with the win, 7-0 over Walpole on a great effort here on the Quinn Dyson Memorial game. And what a big win, great win for Westwood. Their next game is Friday versus Longmeadow. In the next home game, just listening to Bill Siebert coming up. But we got Pat Hennessy by the booth, a proud father after a big goal from daughter Maeve Hennessy. And what a game. That sums up today's game is Kate Sullivan with the hat trick that she had, and then that pass on the Hennessy goal. And then you have complimentary scoring. We saw a first goal from Lewis. We saw a goal from Levering, her second of the season. And we saw terrific defense. You got to give a shout out to the defense. Jennifer Lynn, Naomi Sherman, and all the Westwood girls on defense, they were absolutely terrific. Set the tone from the beginning. It didn't stop till the very end. And they're going to do a little victory lap here.
I mean, if you're Westwood Hockey, if you're Coach Hilberg, you could not have asked for a better day of hockey from the Westwood Girls Hockey team.
Yep.
7 goals, a shutout for Sherman and Lynn. What a great game for Westwood Hockey. All around great performance today that we saw from them, and they're going to look to continue that into the next game against Longmeadow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to leave it here from the Canton Ice House. Westwood with a big win, 7-0 over Walpole. I'm going to direct you guys all into the holiday season, and we'll see you at the next girls game. Will be after the holidays, after the new year. But take care, folks. Happy holidays. We'll see you all very, very soon.